What's up, guys? I'm back and we're out here at the range. Figured I'd do a little quick update video on my Mark 12 Mod 1. If you've been a fan of this channel for a little while, or at least seen some of my videos, you probably have seen this rifle on at least one occasion. I started building it like probably a year and a half ago now, right around a year and a half ago, and it's come to the point where it was clone correct for the most part. The scope and rings combo was a little wonky, and I ended up using this Night Force 2.5 to 10, the NXS, on my SPR now because I came into this little guy. So I'm just going to quickly go over the gun in itself. It's a Mark 12 Mod 1 upper. The upper was built by High Caliber Sales. It's totally clone correct. It's got the Mako, Colt Canada, whatever you want to call it, the Cardinal Forging upper. It's got a Colt bolt carrier, PRI gas buster. This one's FDE. Some people think that you need the black, but whatever. It's the correct Knights Armament quad rail, rifle length gas system with the Mark 12 gas block. Got the Knights Armament heat shields or heat guards, whatever you want to call them. The broom handle Knights Armament, the correct Knights Armament backup irons. It's got the Knights Armament bipod mount. It's a Douglas 1-in-7 twist barrel with the OpsInc or Allen Engineering collar and brake. A Harris bipod. The lower is a Brownell's BRN 16A1. It's pretty much a M16A1 clone lower. It's A1 profiling. I got the A1, the actual A1 taken off the Colt M16 back in the day grip. Got some Colt 20 rounders. It's a Geisley SSA trigger, and the buttstock is the Brownell's Retro A1 stock. The scope, which I'll talk about in a second, is a Leupold Mark IV long-range tactical scope, and it's sitting in arms number 22 rings. And this is about as clone correct as you can get without going with or having a real M16A1 lower or getting an 80% lower milled out and put in the Colt markings on it. The only thing I've changed since the last video, if you haven't seen any of the other videos, I go way more in depth than what I just did and talk about accuracy and everything. But this Leupold Mark IV, it is what was initially issued with most of the Mark 12s. They started doing the Night Force later on, and with the Recce they did the Night Force. But it's a 2.5 to 8 illuminated mil dot, but the turrets are MOA, quarter MOA adjustments. So it's a little wonky. Became an issue in the military. People didn't like it, so they went to mil, which makes way more sense. But with something like this, I don't really plan on dialing very often. It's more than likely going to be holdovers all the time. I've shot it out to 1,000 before. I talked about it in a previous video. I was dialing then, but I don't do that very often, obviously. Most of the time I'm shooting 100-yard groups. I got a piece of steel out at 200 yards here, but it's a little grown in at the moment. And on occasion I go out and I shoot to 720, where this has no problem doing. The 8x scope will be fine. Holdovers will be fine at that point. But it's a 30mm scope. The glass is fantastic, but to be honest, this scope is outdated at this point. There's way more, and then the price that you pay for nostalgia and being a clone bro, I like to say it's only worth what you're willing to pay is relevant here. But hard scope to find. It's for the clone bros, and I think it makes this rifle, like, it's the icing on the cake for the rifle. Before it looked good, now it looks great, in my opinion. Thanks for watching, guys. Tell me what you think about it. If you got any questions about it, let me know. Thanks for watching.